Welcome to Windows and Computer channel, and this is a talk about Windows as a service. As you know, Windows 10, when it was released, there was that new way of thinking from Microsoft. Windows was now not that thing that you get and that is completed and gets a little patch here and there and that's it. It was that new way of thinking, of going forward, where we're going to update this thing regularly, a little bit like a smartphone has that, a little bit like certain operating systems will do that, but on PC. And of course, that was called Windows as a service. We're heading towards the fifth anniversary of Windows 10 now. More than 1 billion users. I think you can say that they have achieved a goal of getting a lot of people here. 1 billion users is a lot of computers. But one thing that I think we can say has annoyed everybody for 5 years was the way that Microsoft really wanted us to upgrade twice a year with these big versions. And I totally agree with everybody saying, well, that's annoying. I don't like the way that that's done and that it's a complicated thing. It's always kind of a delicate thing to upgrade, computers with new versions all the time, especially for Windows because of all the billions of configurations out there. It's not like a Mac. A lot of people don't see the difference because they don't know exactly how computers work, but it's easier for Apple to do that because they own the hardware and the software. Microsoft is a software company. They, except for Surface devices and stuff like that, the majority of deployment of Windows is done in third-party machines that have different hardware, so they don't have the full control of everything. And you could see that it's kind of failing also because, first of all, at the beginning, there were 2 updates in the first year, 2015, but only one in 2016. So already in 2016, I think Microsoft was seeing that things weren't actually going the way they wanted. 2017, 2 updates. 2018, 2 updates. And then suddenly, 2019, May and November 2019 updates, there was one big update, but the November update is just a cumulative update. It's a small update. A little bit like Windows 7 that had service packs. What we learned is this year is going to be the same. So we just had the May 2020 update, which is the big update for this year. But next update in October, November of this year is going to be a smaller update. Once again, cumulative update. Now rumors are kind of hinting that that is what's going to happen moving forward. That is what's going to be happening in the next, the next few years. A big update followed by a smaller update. So this is kind of interesting, and that's going to be something to look forward. I think that is going to be a much better and easier way of doing things from a standpoint of everybody. And, there probably shouldn't be, I don't know, it's a complicated thing, the way that they're doing this. This, what you see here as in that graph is what Microsoft planned. But the problem is it's not working, and I think there should be a different way of doing things. Already also the other indication that it's not working is they went from you have this and you'll get this to okay, well, if you want, you can pause the big updates for until the 18-month cycle of your version is done. So that means that now you can have up to technically 18 months of use of one version of Windows, where before you just had to move on and there was no choice. All of these indications is showing that Windows as a service is not working, and I think Microsoft needs to think about that and change that. And let's hope that in the future that will change. We also, I think, we should have just one update a year, which is more than enough. And why not extend, if you do one update a year, why not extend that update to at least 24 months of usage to everybody? That would mean that you would have 2 years of, no big major updates to do. You can surf on whatever version you have for 2 years. I don't know. I think that seems much more logical than the way that they are doing things right now, which is messing up some computers, which is, making some people going crazy. It is a very, very complex thing, and I think it needs to change moving forward. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.